Deadpool-Wolverine, First Nick Fury, issue number 6, plus the truth about Strife. Let's get into it. Deadpool-Wolverine, heist. Strife, free from imprisonment, is reactivating his soldiers to bring about his plan to save the world, to save Earth. He plans to raise it. Two of his soldiers, Deadpool and Wolverine. When Deadpool reactivated as an executioner, a mind-controlled soldier of this apocalyptic force, he reconvened with his partner, Wolverine, who had no knowledge of this, investigating Wade's mission while Wade went in and out of controlled trance. The duo was ambushed by Maverick, contracted by one for the purpose of hunting down the escaped mutant extremist, who has since broken with his employers. They discovered Strife controls Wade via a substance called Legacy 2.0. Wolverine had been expunged of the material but was reinstalled with it during the fight with Strife. Controlled zombies. Maverick pursued Strife and this horde of kaiju, but the mutant terrorists escaped to recruit Wolverine. With memory of the mission returned, Wolverine took his place as Horseman of Strife, or used his true name, Apocalypse. South Dakota, outside Deadwood. This is but a small army, and we've so far only finalized a small area. But this is just the beginning of a mission that has much larger scope. Flashback to the future. Because Apocalypse requires patience. The Sphinx wasn't carved with dynamite. The block of limestone required hundreds of thousands of chisels, bites, and hammer blows to emerge as a masterful sculpture. I had failed repeatedly because I had been sculpted with dynamite. The origin of my name, Apocalyptine, means to uncover, to reveal. I didn't want to end the world. I wanted to strip it down and reveal its ideal form. Many decades before, I had kidnapped the infant Nathan Summers. He was to be the vessel of my future, this pinnacle of mutantdom that would carry my essence when my current body could no longer survive on its own. I had snared and raised him for that very purpose, giving him no childhood, only a cold existence, tempered to accept my soul when the time was right. I even stripped his name from him, calling him Strife. To inhabit his form was the equivalent of a ripcord that would allow me another chance at the future. By correcting the past, this wasn't the first time I had attempted the transfer. His body had rejected me previously, for this was not Nathan Summers as I had believed, but a clone, as detailed in the adventures of Cyclops and Phoenix. A clone capable of containing my essence, short-term, but with the psychotic powers that fought me like an infection. The boy became a man. I never gave up, repeatedly testing and wearing down the enemy who would be my host. I damaged and weakened and broke Strife. I treated him, in other words, as I would treat the world in order for it to be reborn. South Dakota. Hearing some rebels about that being a terrorist act, Ricky? Makes no sense. You're going to do something big, then you do it someplace big, you know? This is a flyover country. World makes a habit of pretending we don't exist. Yeah, but what if that's the point? Like, the worst wildfires are the ones that start deep in backcountry? There are 50,000 acre blaze before anyone realizes what's happening. Ricky! Ah! Strife zombies have found some innocent victims to consume. Soon, the plans we've set in place will be triggered. Soon, the million little strikes of the mallet and chisel and drill will chip away at the world. Nuclear facilities will go into meltdown. Dams will be destroyed. Water sources will be contaminated. Power grids will burn out. Oil platforms will flame. And people with their veins coursing with Legacy 2.0 will be in my destructive thrall. But before any of that can happen, I need Strife's helmet. Braka, 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 braka. And we see a friendly face, but not so friendly for these bad guys. When you left me in the Badlands. You should have checked for a pulse. Here I come, you piece of shit. It's that traitorous fool of a mutant, Maverick! I should have killed him before. Boom, 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 as the kaiju dragons attack. Choom, choom! I'll remedy that now. Oh shit. Time to fly. Maverick begins to free fall. As he does, the kaiju dragon takes aim at him, and he's taking fire. Whip, sink, sink. Braka, braka, braka. The hell? Don't I have enough to deal with? Now somebody's taking shots at me? Boom! And he falls right by the side of the kaiju. Well! Hi. Huh. Well, that's not a very nice way of thanking me. You freaking shot me out of the sky, only to save you from getting fried. Maverick, you're welcome. You're part of this. You're controlled by him, just like those things. Yes, no, maybe, sorta, kinda. I'm infected, yes, but super abbreviated explanation, my body seems to be an unwilling host. I'm good now, but physically, violence tends to switch me on and off. So you might want to put a knife away and pull out your tickle fingers. North Dakota, later. I'm not the only one to consider the Dakotas an ideal place to hide a deadly secret. The U.S. military siloed around 1,000 nuclear missiles here during the Cold War. There are bases and bunkers full of munitions, and that's just what the public knows. Restricted area, no trespassing beyond this point. Here, and we see Strife using his telepathy to control and move something. Whoosh! With a telekinetic blast, he hits the ground, revealing the property of shield. I don't want to tax my powers any further, Wolverine. Ching, ching. So I'll let you take it from here, Wolverine. After you. This is a restricted area. Enter your security code. This is a restricted... Shoot! You have 30 seconds to vacate the shield facility, or you risk serious injury or death. You have 20 seconds to vacate the shield facility, slash, or you risk serious injury or death. You have 10 seconds to vacate the shield facility, or you risk serious injury or death. And Wolverine still claws his way, door through door, claw through claw. You have 5 seconds to vacate the shield facility, or you risk serious injury or death. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Nick Fury is dead. I might be a hard light installation powered by AI. Blip, blip, blip. But I've got plenty of fury inside of me. Blip, blip, blip. What are you doing here, Wolverine? Where's Strife's helmet? Blip, blip, blip. There are 50 volts on this site. I wish you would have asked me. Ask me about anything else but that. Does this mean Strife is freed? I knew I should have cut his cord. Blam, 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 blam. I serve Strife. I serve Apocalypse. I am his executioner. He's in your head. Listen to me, not him. Spent months of my life chasing down that crap, and then several years more trying to undo what he already did. Blam! We figured we were only scraping the surface. We had always knew he'd had accomplices. 4 of them. We gathered. Blam! Makes sense. He'd enlist you. Hairy little asshole. Weapon of mass destruction. Blam! I'm afraid I'm going to have to... Thrush! I would have liked to have killed the true Nick Fury, but there is some satisfaction in defacing his grave. There, Furious buried it separately because he knew, with the helpless amplification honing in this age this body is lost, no one and no place will be sheltered from my power. To be continued. Next, Control in Deadpool-Wolverine issue number 7. Let's see what happens in the next action-packed issue of these crazy duo.